Making social media more secure for your kids just got a little easier.
New guidelines concerning online safety for kids went into effect on July 1st.
And the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act now includes new requirements for mobile apps and websites. Parenting online media expert and co-founder of leading tween site KidzVuz is here with us. So Rebecca Levey joins us this morning to make sure that parents know what to look out for and how to keep their kids safe online. So welcome. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So now tell us what these new, is it COPA guidelines are?
It is. Some people say COPA, some say COPPA.
Okay.
But COPA is the guideline. It's the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which sounds very formal and scary. But really, they are federal guidelines that sites directed at children under 13 have to follow.
So I saw the big T there, T for teen. Tweens and teens like the online gaming. Now, when it's interactive like that, are there different guidelines for that?
Well, there are some games, let's say they're playing on an Xbox, and they have enabled where they're able to play with players all over the world. That's not for kids under 13. You may not know that. Your kid might have just sort of gone in there and done what they wanted to do. But if you have a password protection on there, your kid will not be able to play those games in that way. They can play, but they won't be able to talk to people all over the world in a chat room scenario while they're playing the game.
As a parent, one thing that makes me nervous, and John, you're probably the same way, is social media. And it's advancing more and more. And you say kids now more and more are using Vine and things, you know, certain apps like that. What are the risks there?
So actually, what a lot of parents don't know is that Instagram and Vine are not for kids under 13. Legally not for kids under 13.
And they're all using it.
They are all using it. They are not on Facebook anymore. And I think Facebook, in parents' mind, it's still about Facebook. Kids don't care about Facebook. They think that's where the old people are, and they're right. They're all on Instagram. And the thing about that that's actually very different for parents is it's in the palm of their hand. So instead of the old rules of have your computer in the living room where you can see what your kid is doing, you have no idea. They have a supercomputer in the palm of their hand, and they're off, you know, doing whatever. So we always say, first of all, your child shouldn't be on if they're under 13. But let's say they got on, or let's say you let them on with a private account. You have to friend your child and follow your child. You got to get on there, you know, whether you want to or not.
The kids are home and chances are spending a lot of free time online. So if that is the case, how do you keep them safe? Today, Rebecca Levey is here. She's a parenting and online safety expert as well as the co-founder of the tween site KidzVuz, along with KidzVuz reporter Faith King. Hello to you both. And I guess the first question, Rebecca, is how much of a danger is being online and children at home during the summer?
You know, it's not a danger. Right, but you want to monitor, first of all, the amount of time they're on the computer.
Okay.
Part of the point of summertime is like get out, you know, be in the sunshine, play, do things they can't do during the year. But you want to be monitoring them just like you would during the whole year. So you want to limit the amount of screen time, and then you want to know where they are online. You don't just want to give them the freedom to go wherever they want.
The COPPA law, it went into effect, you just mentioned recently. Effective so far, goes far enough, or needs to do a little bit more?
You know, what the law does is actually not what parents are as concerned about, so it's a little tricky. The law is about marketing to kids. So the law is actually about needing parental permission so that you don't track a child's behavior online and target ads to them. What parents are concerned about is content, right, and bullying and things like that. The law has nothing to do with that. So that's why you actually have to be in there on those sites, whether it's a virtual world like Club Penguin or our site like KidzVuz, which is all about kids creating and being content creators. You want to make sure it's a site like that where there's an adult in charge who's moderating the behavior that's going on.